All right, second time's a charm. On the right of me, I have Thomas, aka Skew, aka the real Joe Rogan, aka the real Brad Pitt. On the left of me, I have M, the magnificent M, the M, the end.
Ooh.
Yes.
And to the left of me, I have Charlie X, a.k.a. C-Loke, a.k.a. C. Ryder, a.k.a. Joust Williams, a.k.a. the real Wesley Snipes, and a.k.a. the real Dave Chappelle.
No,
Joe Rogan. You don't want Dave Chappelle?
I take Dave Chappelle. I just got PTSD because that's what niggas called me in middle school because I was skinny and had the Caesar cut.
That's what the qualifications were, weren't they?
Yeah.
Damn.
If you just had the body figure like whoever they was joning you about, you was them. So since I was skinny with like damn near a Caesar cut, I was pretty much bald. I was Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock, whoever. But hell of an intro. Fucking STLiens episode. Y'all see it in the title. Together we are Legion. We are
Expect us.
Expect us and know us.
Spot him, got him.
Yeah. Y'all know what's going on. Birdman hand rub, full effect.
So right off the bat, we're gonna switch shit up real quick. This is off the top.
Let's talk about these hoes, man.
Let's do that. Actually, we'll save a good 30-minute.
I got some rants about some hoes out here.
We're put a post-it on that for a second.
Put a little sticky note.
This is News with Thomas. We're doing it really early. I just seen this shit.
All right.
I'm going hand.
There we go.
News.
So, I hope I'm saying this right. I just seen a man by the name of David Dushman. He is all right. Look. Save the last. Save the last.
Dushman.
He is the last surviving Auschwitz liberator. He died, which means this is when I'm bringing this up. R.I.P. But also, you gotta think about it. That was a very long time ago, but it also wasn't really that long ago. So if we're getting to the point where we're all 24 now. A lot of the boomers and a lot of people that were a part of history and a really interesting history at that are starting to, unfortunately, meet their end.
Yeah.
They are passing. So that's just showing you how far we are. Like, we're in this era now of technology. We got, we're not even at war. Back then, they were straight having World War II. Like, that was the biggest thing.
Yes, it was. It was. And in time, it's definitely crazy because since the boomers are dying off, that means
a lot of fucking was going on.
There's a lot of fucking
That's true.
Every day.
The millennials and Gen Z are having a battle with ourselves right now.
Exactly.
Also, you saying that makes me think that a lot of babies are being made right now since the world is back open. So I think this is like the...
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, we're going to hear
it's
about
like the Roaring 20s Part 2.
Right. And it's 2000.
See, come on.
It's 2020.
Come on. I did the numbers. I listened to the docs. I did my research. I seen the conspiracy theories. The numbers match up. It's crazy.
Wikipedia is a reliable source.
I'm telling you, the world's opening back up. People are going to be fucking.
Dude, we're going to read about it just like the baby boom.
People was fucking when the world was shut down.
That's what I mean.
No, but it's different. No, it's different now. It's open.
We're going to hear about it in the history books about how there was a baby boom back in the 20s, 30s, 40s, whatever, 50s. We're going to hear about the quarantine boom.
People are out here right now like, I had COVID last year. Fuck it. I can take the chance of getting herpes. People are going
people
crazy.
Don't give a fuck about STDs no
people
more.
going crazy. If I got COVID.
Most motherfucker ain't got COVID.
Man,
they like, hey, I'm good.
They said 5 million people died off of COVID. I'm a survivor. Fuck it. I take some chlamydia.
Motherfucker forgot about STDs.
I just want to remind people that, like Milan just said, don't forget about STDs.
COVID crazy.
Fuck
it.
I don't know if people think, like I said just a second ago, about how we're like starting to get into the 2020s. Like we're advanced now. We got so much more technological shit happening in our future.
Yeah, we got MacBooks and Teslas.
Right. So I don't understand. Like, I think people might be like, if I get an STD, we might have a cure for it in the next year. Mm-hmm. I can live with it. Don't do it. Just don't.
Nah, raw sex makes...
Don't fuck around, literally.
Oh, yeah. Trademark. Shout out.
Bottom line.
Raw sex makes it, the thought of maybe catching something makes it a lot more kind of, like, intense. So it makes the experience a lot more...
It's like you're...
Like, taking a risk makes the actual, like, that moment I guess like more pleasurable per se. Like, okay, you ain't got nothing. I'm gonna take your word and I'm gonna say mine, and we'll just see what happens.
But are you saying that the thought of you possibly getting something is driving you?
I wouldn't say that. Just the how random. It's like when you go to like the casino and you gamble on something and you shoot the dice or whatever you're doing. And just the excitement of being like, oh shit, I don't know what's gonna happen. It's just like the excitement of like you don't know. So it's like, all right, we both taking a risk here. We'll see what's cracking.
All right,
but
that reminds me of a bar from Tupac. I think that you would know and admire and respect.
This is gonna be some bullshit.
He set off straight balling, I believe. He said he's talking about life, by the way. Context, because ain't no telling what you might roll. You might fold. 4. You might roll a 4, catch AIDS from a psycho.
But that's the thing now. Like, herpes is like the new AIDS. Like, I haven't met any.
Hold up. That's the OnlyFans page that we.
I haven't met anybody our age in their 20s that got AIDS. I'm sorry, or I haven't read stories.
Hey, look, I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. There was a
shout out to our AIDS listeners.
I think I believe I told Milan about it. There was a time at somebody's house. There was a party going on, but there was a person there of our age. And if anybody from like that went to Rittner in our schools that are hearing this, I'm not even saying this just to like mask it. Literally, it's nobody that anybody would know. So, everybody thinks like, oh, well, we went to school together. We must. No, sometimes people don't hang out with that group.
We don't stay in that circle. Like people, people communicate with people.
Right. So anyway, this girl, she had
the magic.
She had AIDS, and no one.
She was our age.
She was, yeah.
Wow.
She was. To be honest, no lie, she was actually a couple years younger.
Wow.
And it was just something that and from what everybody was talking, because she didn't come right out. Like, obviously, you're not just gonna come right out. It's no one's business until you start doing stuff.
Exactly.
But she talked about it openly and was just like, yeah, unfortunately, this is the hand that I was dealt. Right. But I make sure I'm smart. Blah blah blah. I was like, you know what? That's strong. That's bravery.
It really is, because I couldn't even imagine. I was already freaking out the time I caught chlamydia.
You caught chlamydia?
Yeah, I was outside with it.
Damn.
But, yeah, that shit was scary. Charles. The funny thing is that I didn't even have any symptoms for it. Mm-hmm. Just one day I was like men's intuition. I was sitting on the couch watching TV and I was like, you know what? Let me just get tested real quick. Just to, what
Always,
I mean?
Yeah, you got to.
I went on there, and the first thing anytime you get tested, especially from a guy, is like, all right, as long as HIV comes back negative, cool.
Yeah.
So that came back negative. Everything came back negative, and then the chlamydia part came back positive. And I hit my doctor back, and I was like, is it one of those positives that mean the negative? You know how they kind of,
right.
You know how I get, so our doctor was like, no, you actually got it. And he was like, same shit, like practice safe sex, whatever. He was like, here, take this pill and you'll be good. And I'm like, all right. And he was like, and just don't like have sex for a day. And then I mentioned him back because I'm stupid. And I was like, all right, duly noted. But like, no sexual activity, or can I still masturbate? Because like, I'd be dead if I jack out to some porn and get chlamydia again. So I don't know how, but I'm just checking all the corners. But yeah, I had that shit. The fucking pill fucked up my stomach. And yeah, that was pretty much it.
Let me ask you.
That was during my whole phase.
Did you? When was this?
This was like, I'm 24 now. This is probably about a couple years ago. 22, 23. After I got done getting out that toxic relationship with who, I was outside with it. Damn. Again, I was taking. You gotta know when to fold them. And I definitely was folded.
Real shit, man. I, in all honesty, I think everybody should go get checked just to be safe. Like, even if you're like, I'm pretty sure they didn't have STDs. You never know. No. You don't know. So just go do it.
You don't know.
Don't fuck around.
Don't fuck around.
Please, exactly. Don't fuck around. Stay protected.
Don't fuck around, man. If you're not fucking around, you don't even have to stay protected.
That's true.
You're protecting yourself by not even fucking around.
That's the greatest condom is by not fucking around.
I'm basically the dare for fucking. Just don't do it.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's what DFA is. It's dare for fucking.
But not even just literal fucking sexually. Also fucking around metaphorically.
Exactly.
Because stop messing about and stop reproducing the human race.
Stop being mischievous.
Too many people on Earth, and yeah,
because
we need more trees.
True. Yeah, don't fuck around like that. Especially don't fuck around with other people because being in a murder capital and especially everywhere else being dangerous and open right now, so people don't know how to act.
All right, dude, it's getting bad right now.
People are. I read a story here that happened. Actually, my mom called me about this. It was like some weeks ago. It was on 270. I'm not even going to explain to anybody outside St. Louis what 270 means. You can look it up. But on 270 on the highway, people were driving. There's one car cut off the other car. Because you know how St. Louis people be driving on the highway. They be cutting shit.
Yep.
So the person cut the driver. And the driver wasn't fucking with that. So the driver pulled up, shot the car up. Come to find out, the girl that was cutting people off, she was driving and she had her kid in the back, child. Dude shot up the car. Luckily, fortunately, no one got killed, but the glass fucked them up and they had to get stitches and whatnot.
Right.
And the guy got arrested. I guess people found out, his car, all that shit. Whole point I'm just saying that's how quick and easy shit can go.
Dude,
hell yeah.
For real.
That's how, especially here, man.
Got short fuses out here, man. I don't know what it is about St.
That's
Louis,
what I keep trying to tell people, man, because, I don't know if anybody listening or even you guys still have the same mentality, but even motherfuckers back in, high school just have that immature mentality where it's like, okay, well, and we're all guilty of it. I was guilty of it. You were. Milan was. When it comes to fighting, if somebody talks bad about you or disrespects you, your instinct is, all right, we're about to fight.
Right.
Fuck it. But when you grow older, and sometimes people don't change and some people don't have this outlook, but like what Milan said, the fact that people can snap and some people take shit to heart more than others, unless it's a life or death situation and you're like, I'm about to kill this man, it doesn't matter what he's saying to you. You shouldn't let words.
Hell no. It's about actions. Look, if someone's having a bad day or some shit's going, that's why I'm always respectable, because whatever you put in the universe, you're gonna get that shit right back. So I'm gonna be respectable with you. If you got an attitude, cool. I hope you figure it out, but I'm not gonna let it affect me.
Right.
Because again, people got short fuses. You can just cut somebody off wrong, and that's your life.
And that's the thing, though, man. Most people don't think about this, but a lot of people that have nothing to lose and are just on that brink of destruction, those are people that, if they were anyone else, might commit suicide. Some people are destructive enough to where they're like, you know what? I'm going to go out with a bang. Yeah, I'm taking some people with me. Hence, school shootings or just mass shootings in general. Like, some people are like, you know what? Instead of just killing myself, I'm going to fuck some people up. So that guy that you accidentally looked at the wrong way at the gas station, he might be the one that's about to
see.
You gotta treat people right, man. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
I'm gonna quote Big Tony: "Those who want it, give it."
Of course.
No, but yeah, man.
Like, you wanna be respected, you just gotta dish that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I say, ain't nobody gotta have no type of importance to me or what I do in order for me to respect them. You know what I mean?
Most definitely. No, for real.
That's facts. So shit, I respect until I'm disrespected. So
that's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be.
So shit, but you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't look at it like that, but you feel me? It's what it is. That's no motherfuckers out here got very short fuses.
Nothing but peace kings.
And with the summer, what you were saying, Charles, with that story, I'm glad no one was hurt. Very fortunate, because the thing I'm about to talk about real quick is how, unfortunately, in this city, and I'm sure it's like it a lot of other places, but St. Louis, it's different for some people. In some places,
let's talk about it.
When it comes to St. Louis, most of the times you hear there's a shooting, at least somebody died, and a lot of the news I've been hearing for the last year or two is, you always hear about kids getting killed.
Right.
It's always by stray bullets, all that shit, and it's just it's fucked up, man. Because the two people that are shooting at each other a block away, they don't even hit each other.
Exactly.
So it's just crazy how
strays.
Right. The two people that are even making the conflict, who didn't even get touched, still somehow killed a fucking 7-year-old or a 5-year-old. It's crazy, man. In St. Louis, that's a reality. Anybody that's not in St. Louis or from St. Louis that's listening, that's just the reality. I'm sure it's like that in it's like that in Chicago. Yeah, it could be like that in New York
City. Like that all over the nation. It's like that everywhere, really.
Right.
It's just
out here. It's just like
it's different.
People just got real short fuses, man. I don't know how to explain it, bro. Like even in New York City, when motherfuckers arguing, it be an argument, and then at the end of the day, it's like fuck you, all right, fuck you.
But yeah, like Milan was putting it, a lot of people are probably experiencing this where they're from. I'm not out here trying to make it seem like St. Louis is this badass place, but it's just a reality. And if you're from St. Louis and you're like, that doesn't happen, you're literally not paying attention to shit. Half the shit I'm talking about,
ain't nobody gonna disagree with you on that.
Half the shit I'm talking about, sometimes it's like, you know how many people die in this city that isn't even fucking talked about on the news? A lot of people, like,
too many.
For people listening, everything on the news isn't actually what's all going on in the world. There's at least 10 other murders right now as I'm speaking that we probably don't even fucking know about. There's at least 3 bodies in the Mississippi.
Cause they always find a body later on. It'll be like
months later.
Body identified as such and such that's killed last year, and you're like, damn, like it's that long. End up being in an abandoned building somewhere in the fucking tall grass. You never know.
For real.
You never know. But the shit is wild. But take it on a lighter note. Let's go ahead and just, as always, just keep updated on what's been going on with y'all. So, vibe check. Just let me know what's been going on in y'all lives, what y'all got going on. You know what I mean? As always, safe place. So, how y'all feeling?
Safe place like the QT.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, man. Life's been okay. I'm on the hunt during this, just like how you are with your music, just like how we are with this podcast, just like Milan is with the DFA
we
brand.
All got
some. I'm doing some good steps towards what I'm trying to do in life. So I count that as a blessing and a positive. I also, on a lighter note, I ended up hitting my the front of my face, right?
Damn.
And ended up busting. I don't know if you've even noticed, but I busted a part of my tooth. So I am actually going tomorrow morning to get a procedure done, and it'll be good as new.
Thomas T. Crooked T.
Crooked T, man.
Oh, Crooked T.
I'll deal with that. That actually doesn't sound bad. It just for people, because no one can see it. It's not crooked. There's just a tiny chip.
Ooh, chip off the old block. Oh, Crooked T going crazy.
Chip Skylark.
Tell him. That's nice though. I need to go to a dentist. I haven't been to a dentist probably like 4 years.
Damn.
That ain't changing because I still ain't got no insurance yet. I'm still waiting on my 3 months.
Dude, I feel that, man. I haven't had health insurance for a minute. Yeah. I'm just like,
hey. I just been brushing my teeth and praying.
Right.
That's it.
Are you guys hypochondriacs?
What that is?
Hypochondriacs? What's that?
Is that like a sex addict or something?
No, hypochondria is when you have basically you're always anxious and you fear that you have the worst. Like you'll Google your symptoms and think that you have brain cancer when you really just have a headache type shit. You just get...
Everybody does that.
Yeah, but to a certain extent, some people, like the whole hypochondria thing is if you actually get wigged out and like, holy shit, you actually get a little scared. Not just I think I might have this. Oh, it's so funny. Tell the world.
Tell the world.
No, I'm just on Snapchat just seeing some, usual crazy shit. My bad.
Damn, man, what was crazy?
Snapchat?
No, I'll show you real quick. I ain't gonna say it on camera because I'll definitely get in trouble.
Oh, damn.
I'll show you real quick. Hold up.
Snapchat, Charles?
Oh, yeah, always. Why don't you add me on Snapchat?
Yeah, well,
I don't have a Snapchat.
Oh, okay.
I don't have a Snapchat.
But just to go off, just to reflect, just to reflect
that you were laughing because you were doing that.
Somebody queefing water.
Bro, I'm fucking weak.
I'm gonna sit it after y'all leave.
I was gonna say when you type even that, doesn't it say Charles is typing?
I don't care. You know how many times I double check text on Snapchat, keep scrolling. You gotta hurry up when you tap the box. You gotta scroll up so the keyboard will go off because they won't get the notification.
Damn.
Or they'll see your Bitmoji pop up. Like no.
All right, back to the. All right. I do know what you're feeling. I do know what you feel like, though, as far as looking up symptoms, because I do that shit all the time.
All the time, man.
One thing I am big at, I'm gonna fuck this word up because I do it every time. Placebo.
Placebo, yeah.
Placebo. I'm big on that. Like, you can give me a Tic Tac and be like, all right, Charles, you take this and this will help you sleep. And my dumb ass will take it, and then the next morning be like, yo, Thomas, that shit you gave me was crazy. Perfect. And you in your head like, okay, this full of fucking Tic Tac. That's how type of person I am. Like, you can give me something and be like, hey, it does this, and like I'll be like, all right, cool.
Drug dealers would have a field day for you.
Oh, they really would. That's why I don't do drugs. That's why I don't do them like that.
Do we count shrooms as drugs?
So yeah, maybe you've never actually had a shroom trip.
No,
right?
I did. That shit ain't that strong. My placebo ain't that strong.
It's either you die or you.
I am actually
you die or you live.
You know what? We need to do a podcast when we're on shrooms.
That'd be awesome. But I am working on a project. On my next shroom trip, I did some research, and I'm going to make my very first shroom tea.
What? I know you talked about that. I thought you were going to say you were going to like try to open a gate of hell or something. I'm like,
not
what?
yet. That's coming up.
That's some spiritual
shit.
That's
coming up. But
that's hard, man. Lipton.
Yeah, I'm doing a lemon lavender.
Who said swallow their ass like Lipton?
Oh, that was Spice One.
Is that what he said?
For real?
Shout out to Spice One. Swallowed that ass like Lipton.
I fuck with Lipton, though. I drink Lipton.
I fuck with Lipton.
I drink Lipton.
You felt that when he said it.
Oh, yeah. This episode is sponsored by Lipton.
Lipton.
That was our advertisement right there.
Remember when Kermit was on the cover? That
He went.
Wasn't that isn't that where the meme was from?
Yeah, that was where the meme. Yep, the meme was from. Shout out to Kermit.
Dude,
shout
all
out to
those
Lipton.
man. Think about how far we've come. I don't know how deep you guys were in the internet, but memes, we came a long way.
Yeah, we did.
We used to have Rage comic memes.
Yeah, the Rage comic memes, and then now
Troll Face.
True, and seeing how far we came, where we actually take real events and make them into something.
You know what's
insane.
funny? In the future, probably like hundreds of years down the road, if civilization is still up.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think we're lasting that long.
Yeah, but fucking, they just gonna be looking back through these memes, bro, and every meme is just gonna be a part of history. Bro.
But you gotta think about this. Like, I sorry to cut you off.
No, do it.
But like, when it comes to the future, man, I think about that too. But I'm also like, yo, what if something drastic happens? And, like, the internet doesn't exist anymore. Like, what if it's just this mass thing where we no longer have the internet or even, like, access? That's all
the next thing that's going to happen.
Like an EMP.
Because I'm going to keep it a buck with you. The people.
The
people.
Quote, unquote.
In order for the people, huh?
I said quote unquote.
Yeah, in order for the people, I don't want to, we on air, you know what I'm saying? But the people, get the OnlyFans, you know what I'm saying? But the people, in order for the people to remain in power, we better off split up. We better off split up and like kind of mad at each other and separate.
Oh, well, yeah, dude. I mean, the internet is where everybody comes to share ideas. The internet
is where everybody comes together, bro. Think about it. So, how fucking damaged as a society would we be if something like that was to happen?
This is some
Not
good stuff.
Not electricity, just the internet.
Just the internet.
Just the internet.
We had to factory reset ourselves.
Yeah, nobody would know what to do.
Motherfuckers would be so fucking compulsively fucked up, dog.
Not even all the Twitch streamers and people that have jobs via the internet, but like think about people that just, the average Facebook user or Instagram user, not to be able to just upload something and just tell the world. It's just going to kill them inside. It's almost like all the...
I feel like it'll be even. Motherfuckers gonna be committing suicide and shit, but then you got people that found out they're good at painting.
Right. They're like, I could have...
like shit like that.
It goes back to the old days where society, like, we have to mail people letters.
Yeah.
Send a carrier pigeon.
Not only that, but I feel like it would be...
text people.
But can we? If there's no internet, there's no Wi-Fi or cellular data.
No, cellular data, but
I mean, okay,
internet.
If we keep the...
no internet.
So you're just saying no Wi-Fi.
No internet, no web, no none.
So you can still text people, but
put it this way: when you having a problem and you don't know what to do, you can't Google it.
Damn!
I feel like we'll be more divided than ever because I feel like a lot of times what happened is since we don't have the internet and we don't have access to a world of knowledge, what's going to happen
Nobody buys books anymore.
It's going to be a lot more cults. It's going to be a lot of cults.
I was at a bookstore earlier today, which, by the way, shout out to the Novel Neighbor down on Big Bend in South County. Shout out. People buy more books.
Facts.
All right, go back to what you were saying.
Novel Neighbor.
I can't,
Support your local business.
It's just gonna be a fucking trip,
dude.
No internet. It's just like
it's gonna be The Walking Dead minus the zombies.
You imagine just being stuck in your crib, not knowing how to do something simple like that you can quickly Google, and you can't Google it. You literally have to like
go to a library, break out the encyclopedia.
You gotta talk. You gotta go next door, ask your neighbor. You don't even fucking like them. You beefing with them. Yo, you know how to fucking.
But that might get you together closer, you know.
That's what I'm saying. And that's so it's gonna be a good and bad thing because I feel like it might bring people closer together.
The ones that don't,
life.
the ones that don't kill themselves.
No, I'm just saying. And with that being said, that's why I said it's gonna be a lot more cults and groups because as you see on the internet, even though it's a lot of influencers, you see by the numbers, it's a lot of followers too.
Yep.
And people like following people.
Yeah.
So if it's no internet, no people to follow, what's going to happen is you're going to have one person that's going to be a little bit more intelligent than the masses. And since people can't Google nothing, we can't get research on anything.
People are forced to be their own leaders, man.
Not only that, but people, it's easier to tell lies now. So it's easier to control people. So if I tell you one thing, you can't go nowhere to fact check it. You're going, all right, I'm going to just believe this dude.
No internet.
Because that's what that was a problem with baby boomers. That's why baby boomers are still stuck in their ways now because they grew up on TV. So whatever they showed on TV, they're like, all right, I believe that. Like now,
not for real though.
Now that's why you still have 6-year-olds still racist, still homophobic, all that because they were raised and stuck on what they see on TV.
They're impressionable.
And what some people said, like it's hard to convince a millennial something. When you're like, man, shut up, hold up. I just seen through 5 different sources that you wrong.
Yep.
But if you don't have that, you're going to go back to the old ways. So now if this person's going to say something, it's like, all right, I see like 30 people in this video backing him. He's right.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it's going to be a drastic change. Yeah, people are going to be lost. I mean, there's people when it comes to trendsetters, there's people out there who, be it they're awkward or shy or whatever, they don't have really that many people to rely on in their real life, so they look to influencers and like subscribe to shit.
Bottom line, it's people that don't know, that need to know how people feel about something before they even partake in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Legit, bro. Legit. And people just gonna be like, you know, it's like, I don't know. I feel like.
Do you think there'd be riots?
Nah.
What can you riot about?
Right. I don't think it's gonna be riots.
What the fuck can you riot?
Well, they're just like
I know they riot over anything.
But what if I'm saying like the government's taking the internet?
No, I'm saying like the government not gonna say we took away the internet. The government's gonna say something happened at the fucking some place you didn't even know was a place.
Right.
And
bombed
some satellite.
Because of this, no more internet in the United States.
Would they tell us that via news?
Yeah.
Would we read about it in the newspaper? We'd have to go back to newspapers. No timelines.
True. Yeah, newspapers, TV.
It would be so much easier to creep too. Still talk to your chick out in St. Charles. Shorty won't even know here.
As long as you know her phone number, otherwise you're fucked. Can't look her phone number up.
That's crazy, bro.
That's crazy, man.
I miss Yellow Pages. That was my shit.
Yellow Pages was nice, man.
Looked up hella Chinese spots.
You're like, damn, I didn't know we had that many. Mm-hmm. No, but other than that, like, closing note.
Apple will probably make something to where it's like, I know Apple, because this is where Apple comes in. Apple makes everything better. They will probably make something to where it's not Facebook, it's not Twitter, it's not Instagram, but it's basically social media for Apple users.
But they would need internet though,
and have a bunch of different people like look at it like alive.
But they would still need internet for that.
How?
What do you mean how? How the fuck do you?
I'm talking about web. I'm talking about the World Wide Web.
But that's internet.
Yeah, cellular data is still in a way internet. I would assume.
The web though, I'm talking about the web. You cannot surf the web anymore.
If you're talking about if it's
cannot surf the
if
web.
It's that specific, then yeah, but.
That's what I'm saying.
I would assume that in real life that wouldn't happen.
Right.
What do you mean?
I feel like if the internet, like if an EMP went off and the fucking satellites crash.
I feel like they legitimately would just take away just the World Wide Web, bro.
Well, if they did, we'd still be fucked for sure.
But then I feel like they're in a position where they can't really do that because why? Every website is what they call a .com, and com means commercial, which means websites are used to make money.
And what's money spelled backwards?
If they take away the websites, they take away the web, they take away their own money. And I don't think they're willing to take away their own money.
There's a lot of revenue.
At the cost of dividing the people.
Come on, man.
You know.
Come on, man.
It's too woke. That man, hold on. Get the OnlyFans. I'm getting
it's
a little
too woke.
Yeah, man.
That's true though. Same reason why
the M show.
The M show. The M. That's the same reason why the government won't fully legalize weed. They won't legalize prostitution.
Porno. You got it's not prostitution if you videograph it.
No, I'm telling you right now, if they were to make legalization of me going out on the corner and paying money to have sex, that would make way more money than the fucking porn.
You know what's crazy? I think Canada is also another place where
it's because the government can't make money off of it.
Prostitution's legal in Canada, I believe.
Yeah, but prostitution is the oldest business in America, if not the world. Definitely America. Mm-hmm. You can go back to the beginning of time.
Prostitution is the oldest business in the world
since Jesus, man. In the Jesus days,
they were saying like pussy's been around for a long.
I'm just saying,
that's crazy, man. Back in the day, you think about that. Like it's so much funnier when people explain the biblical times through like modernization. Like if you really think about it, that shit was crazy. I'm not a religious man really anymore, but just
streets was wicked back then.
For like legit. And then another thing I bring up, how we were talking about at the beginning of this. Shit like World War II wasn't that far away if you think about it. That was like what Joe Rogan said one time of like one person ago.
No, America is 2 people ago. America was founded in 1776.
1 person ago.
What?
I get it. 1 person ago.
Right. Average lifespan.
I get it.
But what I'm talking about is
76. It's like 2 people.
Right. Something as traumatic as World War II. Fucking
I'm gonna start using that. 3 people ago.
Straight up.
Fucking, you got to think about this. Fucking Hitler. By the time my grandpa was born, Hitler was just wreaking havoc, trying to take over the world, literally. That wasn't that long ago. So then, like Charles said, if you think about Red Dead Redemption, I think the second one took place in like 1910, and the first one was, or the first one took.
No, the first one was 1910. The second one was 1886.
Until you played as John. But then, so you got to think about that. Back in the Wild West. Yeah. That was only the early 1900s.
1886, 100 years later, 1986, Beverly Hills Cop 3.
Damn.
Yeah, no fucking, no Bobby Shmurda, no fucking stimulus checks, no fucking memes, none of that shit. Just.
But you got to think of
wanted posters and
back in those days, even before the FBI was a thing, man. When you think about all of how America was just running rampant with like gangs. Who literally, they could go one borderline to the state next to them. Dude, and the cops just like, well, fuck, we can't really...
keep it a buck with you. The world is still ran by gangs. They just replaced the word gang with company.
Damn, woke.
Bro, we've been on this, man. That's how it is. America's...
Go fast like NASCAR.
But can you imagine back in those days? Like, imagine
America's
now.
A business.
I tried telling people with...
I'm talking
no, all right.
Like that.
But that's funny. But back in those days, we were talking about earlier. People these days are just too quick to just blow their fuse. So you can go to the gas station, end up pissing off the wrong guy. He just shoots you. That shit was just like how it was back in the outlaw days in the Wild West. You literally go to a tavern, accidentally look at somebody the wrong way. They pull out the revolver and they're like, "Hey, meet me outside." And it's so crazy because it was just normalized. Like, imagine when someone duels you, it's pretty much like, yeah, one of us is about to die right now. That's hard. And they don't do that shit anymore because, murder is heavily frowned upon these days.
It's really not.
Well, compared to back then. Back then you could do it and walk away and be like self-defense. Now it's like you got to go to court still.
It's only accepted if it's profit behind it.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying the idea of it. People love murder. People love murder, especially here in America.
That's our culture.
You know who loved murder?
Who?
Ja Rule.
Murder.
Murder Inc.
But nah, people love murder, man. America is like, okay, so it's a thing to where, you know, when people say like black on black violence and shit, black on black crime, right? So look, it's the same thing like back in like the Prohibition era and shit. On like they was like shooting each other at like broad daylight and shit. It's the same thing. Why the fuck is it a problem when we doing it? You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck is it such a difference when we doing it? Motherfuckers been shooting at each other for years. It's just we doing it now. What's the issue? America loves that shit. America only act like they don't like that shit when we doing it. But if you cut on a cowboy movie, they'll watch that shit all day. Motherfuckers just blaming at each other, twisting wigs back.
I wouldn't say white people could care less if we murder each other. It's just within our community that we care about it.
But so as long as it's not in your community, you can watch it all day on TV or watch, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's like that's classic American shit though. That's the reason why we got fucking that's the reason why they flew 2 planes over here and fucked shit up, because we got the attitude to where America is America. As long as this shit's not happening over here, we can go and watch the shit and do the shit over there and come back here and it not be over here.
Because but you gotta look at the history of it though. If you look at history, you can figure out what the future is, because America was founded on murder, pillage, and violence. Like this wasn't even our country when those people came here. So it's only natural later, even 2 people ago, even now, that we still appreciate murder. We still like that, entertains us because that's who we are. So to answer your question about the whole black on black crime thing, America loves that shit. Us as black people just don't.
No, even black people, like everybody genuinely in the American atmosphere, not just America, but especially in America, our entertainment system, especially now it's not even just, now it's like sex. Like now everything got some type of sexualization to it. You know what I'm saying? Have you noticed that? Like just you watching TV, not even looking up porn. Like if you are like a paper towel commercial, you know what I'm saying? And the chick, like it'll go to like a chick in her house and she got on like some teeny with like her panties or something, and she go and get a paper towel and wipe some shit up.
But what if one
seeing ass?
But what if one can? It's always been like that though.
No, it hasn't always been like. But like it's like that now. Like I see porn when I'm not looking it up.
But here's the thing though, because we've talked about this on the podcast. Because I agree with you. I know exactly what you're saying. But my thing is, what if also that's just from all the porn we watch? It like desensitizes us. We're sexualizing.
Shit is so sexual now. Like I see shit on TV and I'm like, dude, like 10 years ago, I remember when shit like this, I had to go to Comedy Central or Adult Swim to see. The shit I see on TV now, that type of shit is everywhere. It's even in the kids' cartoons.
It's a changing of the guard.
Everything is very sexual. So not only is violence the root of our entertainment system, fucking the sexualization of things is also at that root,
bro. But again, look at the history.
That's how it was founded.
It was found off murder, rape, and pillage.
But I'm saying back then that was done for like sport. You know what I'm saying?
No, it was entertainment.
Yeah, I guess sport is considered.
But I'm saying it was done like that was a part of the daily festivities. Out here in America, the way America is set up, violence occurs here, but it's not on a scale as it is in other countries. Like, nobody's house is getting bombed out here. People get shot. Like, people, like, you know what I'm saying? P.O.M.E and little shit like that at each other all day. But, like, violence is so fucking heavy in Syria. I don't think they watch shit that we watch and look at it the same.
Of course.
Like, when they see a house get bombed on, they like, damn, like, my house just got bombed last week. You know what I'm saying?
Like, they have a different outlook
triggers
on this.
Like,
yeah,
you
they
know
got
what I'm saying?
a different outlook. They got a different outlook.
Since we so spoiled and we really like don't I'm not gonna say we don't see violence unless we look for it, because especially out here, boy, that shit be finding you sometimes. But fucking typically we don't see shit unless we get into that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Charles, have you ever been shot at?
I haven't been
like directly. Like, motherfucker was aiming at you.
They wasn't aiming at me, but yeah, I've been in some.
But I'm saying, like, I haven't been shot at to where motherfuckers was aiming at you.
No, fortunately,
like,
I haven't been in that situation. No, not me.
Right.
No.
The reason for that is because you don't go into that. You know what I'm saying? It's here, but you don't go into it. So
no, you're right.
You know, we get like we thrive off the shit that it, like, I don't know. America just got an attitude about the shit like, we don't want to be in it. We just like to see it. But I don't like how when it's done the same way, just with a different crowd of people, is looked at as not being the same thing.
Scarface once talked about this on Hand of the Dead Body off the Diary.
Yeah, like
this exact thing.
It's that's what I'm saying. Like, people like that gangster shit so much, and they like the Al Capones and the Lucky Lucianos and all that shit. We doing that shit right now. This is our era to where black people are like the center of that type of activity that's going on right now. Not Italian Americans and all that shit. All them dudes either dead or in jail, or in like some type of witness protection or some shit, or on like reality TV or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now since we doing it, it's like, the violence has got to stop.
But no, that's it. But I
was gonna say, just like Mooney said,
I gotta stop you though, because the same during the Prohibition when Italian gangsters,
they were saying the violence gotta stop, but
they were saying that too. But I'm just saying, like, the reason, because I'm gonna give you different levels of it. The reason why America doesn't like us doing that now is the same reason they didn't like the Italian Americans, the Irish, is because they started making money.
Right.
America's culture is money. We have in God we trust on our dollar bill. So if America sees you making money and they're not getting a cut of that, they're gonna stop you. That's the first level of it.
I mean, I know about that. That's a different type of war. What I'm saying is, like,
there were Italians not even claiming other Italians.
This is what I'm saying. I'm saying, look, okay. I don't understand how people could. It's like it's all good until a black man has a gun. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Everything is cool until a black man has a gun. I don't understand that.
Because we live in an actual country where the black man is viewed as a dangerous entity. I mean, it's been like that since the beginning of time.
What about like what Mooney said about how?
I feel you.
What about like what Mooney said, how when it comes to, you know, the black culture, it's the most copied thing on earth.
Of course.
So you think about it. The only reason why I would disagree with that is because, like, think about all the, you know, even white kids or just any race kids that grow up in the suburbs are not about their life, but they're like looking up to gangster rappers.
Because
that's the youth though.
They think it's cool.
I'm talking about the older people.
Oh well, I mean, boomers complain about everything.
But no, because
I'm older people, like, that's what I'm saying. Boomers like are saying, stop the violence. My G, didn't you kill about 30 people in your day? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, this conversation would have been way shorter if I would have known that. Because, like, at the end of the day,
that's why I was confused on first. I was like,
at the end of the day, those boomers come from a time where they're hella racist. So of course they're gonna have problems with if a black guy has a gun.
No, because I'm gonna tell you, because perfect. I'm happy you explain that way.
These are people that's policing us.
But I'm explaining to you why. I'm explaining to you why. Since you said that. The reason they get mad because the reason why we hold a gun, the reason why we getting money, the reason why they mad is the main reason they were mad when we became unchained is because they free and they can't control us. So you got to understand the psyche of a race, especially a boomer of a racist white man. They have a fear of, I can't control that group no more. So they have a fear of them being better than that group. And they also have a fear of, like, are they going to turn on us the same way we did them? So they have such a strong.
You gotta explain racism to me. I know,
but no, I'm explaining. I'm explaining to you why. I'm explaining to you why it's like that.
I don't like how. Well, I'm not gonna say it's not, because I see what you're saying. People do look at what we do and like, I want to get with that shit. But what I'm saying is like, it's not received the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not received the same, bro. Like, when I watch certain shit, it be like, that was ghetto as fuck. But people don't look at it that way because it's not us. And people feel like we are the epitome of that. So a lot of people won't even mention it as being ghetto if it ain't us. So I'm just saying, like, how is a black man with a gun automatically ghetto? But if that's the case, shit been ghetto for a long time around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
It's just it's a stereotype and stigma they put on us.
Yeah, you can't even bother to fight stereotypes like that. The people that think that, you shouldn't even, like, it shouldn't be a conversation.
I don't like that perception.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
I just don't like the perception of shit. I don't like the perception. You know what I'm saying? So like
we making that change now though.
That's why I say St. Louis. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, it get how it get out here, but I don't know, like, it been like that for years, bro. Like, it ain't nothing new. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like when people act like this type of shit is something new. Like, it's not nothing new at all. You know what I'm saying? It's really like.
But you know what? I'm gonna agree with you a little bit on that, but then I'm just gonna play devil's advocate. I think the main reason people like to make it sound brand new is because they're trying to put fuel into something so it won't go into the thing that we fear and we don't want it. And that's for us to become desynthesized towards something. So a lot of reasons when we see a lot of those actions and people try to act brand new about it is to bring awareness to it. Like, for example, I hate seeing videos of police brutality, and I hate reading and seeing stories about it because it make me feel a type of way. And even though before the cameras I heard stories from my family, etc., about that, and even though I didn't want to hear it, and I was just like, why y'all keep bringing it up? Because I know this type of shit happens. It needs to be brought up because it just needs to keep having awareness to it, because as soon as we become desynthesized toward it, that's when it's going to be thrown under the rug and it won't matter no more.
I mean, shit.
But I feel what you're saying.
Like,
I feel what you're saying.
People feel like you can't, like, I don't know. On the outside looking in, motherfuckers be like, you know, St. Louis is wild. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we know it's like that too. But it's like, when you from her, it's just like that shit be having shit to it. Like, it be reasons for that.
Of course.
Like, let's just say a motherfucker, you know, scammed a motherfucker out of $2,000, and you know, St. Louis so fucking small, bro. People will fuck you over and won't even move out. Mm-hmm. So you gonna see that person again,
right? So
you hear about somebody that got killed. All you see on the news is somebody got killed, and then you say stop the violence. Okay, if a motherfucker scammed you out of $2,000, you would do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know.
But
it don't be looked at like, it be faces, and like if you not into that type of shit, it won't even. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you're not involved in that type of shit, you should be. Not saying, because I know a lot of niggas that wasn't involved in that type of shit and still end up somehow being in the way, because it happened to people when they mind their business. I heard too, but I'm saying, you know, overall, when you look at the shit, people don't look at it like, you know, oh, well, that's what comes with that part of life. They just look at it like, why are they, you know what I'm saying? You know how you can call something ignorant, and by you calling it ignorant, you being ignorant, right? Because you ignorant to it,
exactly.
Which is why it's ignorant to you,
right?
Yeah, if you ignorant to something gonna be ignorant to you.
Right.
So I'm saying, like, when you don't know what the fuck going on and you comment on shit, it's like you spreading a bad word of mouth because motherfuckers need to hear that word of mouth from motherfuckers that know what's going on.
Right.
But the streets is the streets, and the game is to be sold, not told. So the people that know not gonna say shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, people that know just not gonna say shit. Like, for instance, like, I just heard about a situation with Jim Jones, right? I don't fuck with Jim Jones. I never really liked Jim Jones, bro. He's, like, always been, like, somebody who I just, like this dude, this is fucking whack as fuck.
So you say you're not balling?
I like balling when it came out, but once I, like, that was, like, when we was kids. Once you old enough to, like, see how a motherfucker move and shit like that, you don't want to listen to their songs no more. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
like when we kids, we just bob to everything that's hot. You feel me?
Right.
So yeah, I fucked with that whole era and shit. But as far like character wise, like I done seen how he handle certain situations and shit. I fuck with the Griselda boys. Once they started fucking with Jim Jones, even though I know how Jimmy is, I didn't say shit, bro. I didn't say shit to nobody, dude. I just kept quiet, like, oh, well, that's tight.
Just call him Jimmy.
I'm
like,
Jimmy. Fuck Jimmy, bro. Jimmy know who Jimmy is, bro. We all call him Jimmy. That's Jimmy, bro. We don't even say Jim Jones. That name belonged to somebody that was like a, you know what I'm saying, like a G type shit. You feel me? Like Jim Jones be on some other shit, but Jimmy, you know, when they first start fucking with Jimmy, I ain't say nothing to them. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't even tripping. I'm like, oh, well, shit. Jimmy on some records? Oh, okay, that's tight. He fuck with it. Well, shit, you know, tight. You know what I'm saying? A lot of rappers fucking with it. Then somebody came out with a list. The whole Griselda is on the list. Jimmy in last place. Jimmy is number 10 on the list.
Right.
Jimmy had the nerve to say he'll out-rap everybody on the list, knowing damn well. See, niggas was acting like Griselda didn't bring them out of retirement. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wanted to rap until Griselda came out. I promise you, bro. The only one that was still rapping and never stopped was Jadakiss, bro. Jadakiss, Prodigy, God Bless the Dead, and a couple other motherfuckers.
But Jim Jones had features and was putting out projects before Griselda was popping, though.
He was, but I'm saying, though, the whole New York wave, bro, nobody wanted to get back on their bar shit. Even the niggas that was rapping, it wasn't bars. It was club bangers because everybody was like, the only people that was making money off rap was making turn-up music. Griselda was the first people to come out of nowhere and show motherfuckers, no, you can still make turn-up money off bars. So, shit, before Griselda came, motherfuckers wasn't even rapping how they was originally rapping. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, I already knew motherfuckers was lame, but I didn't say shit. Now, motherfuckers see, like, they like, damn, how the fuck you on our records and shit, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you fucking with our people and shit, and then we on the list, you see you got number 10, now you want some type of competition. Like, you was the first one dick riding. Jimmy was, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yep. Jimmy was dick riding, bro. Now you want to smoke. Like, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't say nothing. You feel me? So the people that know, the people in the streets that know what time it is with different motherfuckers, just because they know, don't mean they gonna say something. But yeah, that's why majority of the time, bad word of mouth gets spread, because the people that be talking be the people that don't know shit. So it'll be a lot of people that's not even involved in gangster shit, commenting on gangster shit, giving gangster shit a bad name. They don't even know what the fuck is going on because they don't live like that.
But that's the internet, though. Like, people...
I'm saying just in general, not even internet. I'm just saying, like, I be getting mad at, like, my... You know what I'm saying? Like, just when people comment on shit on the news, they be like, oh, that's so sad. Like, you don't know what the fuck that shit was about. You know
but it's a little different, though, because in general, someone can speak on something, but it only holds so much power, but it elevates when you're on the internet because, again, you have that follower number. So it's different.
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I'm just saying, when people comment on, you know what I'm saying, violence that's going on out here, but don't have nothing to do with the violence. And I'm saying, like, at the end of the day, a lot of shit be stupid. I'm not going to say the shit be justified, but, you know. But
that's the whole point they saying that, because they just don't want the stupidity for that to happen at that rate. I get what you saying, but I'm just letting you know the other side. Like, people don't want to see pointless violence.
Man, motherfuckers don't. I don't. Bottom line, I don't really speak on shit that I don't really know nothing about. You know what I'm saying? On the STLiens podcast, anytime I'm on here, we usually talking about some shit that I'm knowledgeable of. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I wish a lot of people was like that and wouldn't even comment on shit that they had nothing to do with. You feel me? Like, you know.
True, you're right. You're right.
Like
I got you. I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Especially when it come to like, you know, like when fucking like Vlad. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck did Vlad be talking about? What do he be talking about,
Yo,
bro?
man, you okay, man? What's
I'm
going
saying,
on?
Like,
right, I'm like,
what do Vlad be talking? Like, it just be motherfuckers look, be commenting on shit that they ain't got nothing to do with.
You
and
right.
That's how bad shit starts.
Look, man, just to wrap everything up, bro. People go. I feel what you're saying, but people are entitled to an opinion, man. People gonna talk.
People are not. People
yes, they are. People gonna talk about whatever.
I mean, true, but still, only the people that know something. I only want the people that know stuff talking. If you don't know nothing, just be quiet. Shut the fuck up. That's all I was saying.
But as long as the streets know, that's what matters.
As long as the street, exactly. As long as the streets know. But I'm saying that's why a lot of times things get a bad names because the people that don't know shit that's not in it.
I get it, right?
Motherfuckers that's in it ain't even gonna say shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jody Breeze. You feel me?
And fuck Jimmy.
Yeah, fuck Jimmy, dude. Jimmy, you lame as fuck, bro.
Hey, you should put this in the description so like we get more views. Tag like hip hop channels.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely
the exclusive inside
I'm
scoop.
Being yellow journalism. I'm going all the way with it. Clickbait for days. Clickbait for days.
Jim Jones's first rap beef in years.
Like why Jimmy's a bitch.
No, I never fuck with Jimmy though. You got one little joint with Harry Fraud and you think you hard. I mean, I ain't heard. I'm gonna listen to it tonight just so I ain't.
Damn, you didn't even listen to it?
No, I ain't listen. Fuck, dude, bro.
Damn, don't be a hater, man.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, I want to make sure I'm not hating. No,
I ain't gonna say you got to joint with Harry Fraud and not listen.
Look though, I usually don't have nothing bad to say about nobody that I haven't met personally, bro. So when I speak about motherfuckers, I be speaking through experience. That's why I be saying motherfuckers is whack. So like I say, music wise, like I said, I like some Jim Jones verses. You know what I'm saying? I'm a listen to the project just to make sure I'm not hating. If it's good, I get on the next episode and tell you I fucking liked it.
You gonna apologize to Jimmy?
Apologize? Yeah. I apologize to the people for misleading them and saying, you know, discrediting it without hearing it. But nah, I ain't apologizing to Jimmy for shit. Jimmy apologized to me because when I spoke to Jimmy when I seen him, he was on some superstar shit. Like he was just like the greatest rapper ever. Jimmy, you got rich off a group effort, my nigga. You always been the weakest link.
Damn,
you know what I'm saying?
Yo, I fuck with Jim Jones, but like, I used to run hands with him back on Def Jam Icon
type shit.
True.
Yeah.
T.I.
Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? But more power to Jimmy though. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to discredit anything he does. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking about. You know what I'm saying? The shit that I seen, shit that I experienced, and all that little shit.
Well, shit, on that note, we just roasted.
Yeah, I already don't like you, but when you get to speaking against the gang, I just cut the filter off.
I got it. No.
I mean, ain't we fam?
Yeah, I thought that's what I'm saying. I was quiet while motherfuckers was fam. Now motherfuckers speaking against the gang. So
they're not fam.
Hold on. Okay, all right. One last thing, bro. Hip hop is hip hop. It's just a competition. He said that he said we can go at it. We can put the money up. We can make some money off of this. Bro, when Kendrick dissed damn near every rapper ever on the Control verse, that's just competitive. Like that's just niggas being like, yo.
No,
like,
it's just the principle, bro. It's just the principle. It's niggas be fronting.
As a rapper, shouldn't you be cocky?
Yeah, but he didn't diss him though. He just said like, "Yo, like I can."
No, it was like he was sour. What you mean? I just told you the whole scenario. Everybody was on the list. All my niggas is on the list. I already know that. Like who else you gonna like right now in these days and times when it comes to artists that's new putting work out. You feel me? Jim Jones is on the list. Jim Jones should even be thankful he was on the fucking list. You know what I'm saying? He was number 10. But he should be humbled by the fact that he's been in the game this long and how active and inactive he's been throughout his career. He should be thankful he was even on that list, let alone be number 10. So the fact that he saw where he was at and had people that he had tracks with on there and dare speak against him because he's mad about where he is on that list, my nigga, don't get spicy in this motherfucker like, the list should have never got to your feelings in the first place if you really know you nice. But Jimmy's emotional. Jimmy's a bitch. He got in his feelings, went to the internet, spoke against the gang. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm saying. I'm not a hater at all. I just be peeping how motherfuckers move. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Jim Jones is entitled to his opinion, and if you feel like
he most definitely is.
If you feel like that he can,
so is every other bitch nigga. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Back to what I was saying. You said everybody's entitled to their own opinion. It's too many bitch niggas with those. We need the right people talking. So I just want the right people to feel like it's okay for them to talk every now and then. Don't do too much talking, but it's okay for real niggas to come through and, you know what I'm saying, elaborate what the fuck is really going on when everybody talking about whatever.
I got you.
I got some important news that we can end off on ASAP because this is at an hour now. I didn't even realize that. Yeah. It's episode 30.
Woo!
Episode 30.
The Steph episode.
Perk 30.
Curry episode.
Oh, shit.
Nobody says Curry. They just say the Jordan episode.
Oh, the Perk 30. Perk 30.
It's the Curry episode. He belongs to be. He belongs up there.
He belongs. You should be saying that for Curry as well. Yeah. He's a very important guy.
I really mean it.
Yeah, not for real though.
All right, Perk 30. Sign it off, man.
Shout out to Dipset. I love Dipset too. I love Dipset. This is not a diss to Dipset. Fucking love. I was raised off Dipset.
Hold up.
Shout out to Cam. Shout out to Jewels. He got ham on his plate.
Man, you gonna take this off Spotify and every streaming service? Ooh. We do not have the money for this.
Yeah, we don't want to get sued though.
Yeah,
we don't own the rights to that music.
He really don't mean it. I'm gonna play the.
He really don't mean it.
I'm gonna play it.
No, he really don't mean it.
No, we don't. Song. Copyright.
That's our version.
Really mean it.
We gotta speed it up a little bit. We're gonna sound like chipmunks during this part.
Nah, fuck Jimmy though. No. Free Max B.
All right, facts.
Free Max B.
Perk 30. Episode 30. Perk 30.
Big Finball. That's on VL.
That's on the fin. And 100 rounds of the squad core and get it in the wind.
All right, signing off, man. Anybody wanna shout anything out? Just say.
Told Gary police in 95. I got more guns than him.
One boy, send the bitches in.
Coke go fast like NASCAR. Damn.